At this very moment, in a system far from here, the New Republic lies to the galaxy! All remaining systems will bow to the First Order!
Hello and welcome to All Remaining Systems. My camera's out of focus. I can't fix it. It just happens. We got to put up with it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're here to play a Star Wars RPG. This is Ionized Basterds. I'm your game master, Michael. But to play this game, I need players and friends. So here's my first friend and player. It's Alden Diaz playing Thalbor Sheems.
Hello. Good evening.
Moving right along, it's another friend, another player playing a Gungan. It's your boy, Dan Miller, playing Zuso Yort.
Me so happy to see you, but I can't see you because you're fuzzy.
I know. I'm blurry, which is usually Alden's thing that he's blurry.
Try to block the camera real quick. Just do a little quick.
Trust me, I've tried everything imaginable. This thing's just
there it is!
Oh. Beautiful.
You know what? We're gonna play a celebratory clip because of that.
Redeemer! My man! Redeem these nuts!
Wow!
Oh, there you go.
Another successful mechanics roll from Zuso Yort.
It's true. It's true.
Speaking of successful, it's our boy Jared, the Dark Jedi, playing Faben Martell.
Salvage has arrived at the quantum intersection of fucking around and finding out.
Quantum.
And you know who's probably going to help him find out? It's our good friend from the Bombad cast, Gerald the Cannelled Junkled, as his friend Scotty J-Ro likes to call him, playing 4D44.
Is that a new one?
Hey, what's up? Oh, what the cannon junkled? No, that is just a turn of phrase down in Louisiana. I hear
They say that all the time.
Listen, Michael, I was worried for a minute, or I didn't know if were you cosplaying an image on Eli's computer or something for?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Well,
I couldn't quite get the pixelated look down, but I did manage the fuzzy look kind of okay.
Right. You just keep working on it. It'll be ready for Comic-Con in no time.
The trick is dialing it down to being a pixel and a half.
Right.
Beautiful thing.
You can't exceed your limit.
That's right. All right. Let's get this show on the road, friends. So, when last we left off, the crew of the Ionized Bastard helped the Sage enact his plan to take down Caster Angel by splitting into two teams. The team of Zuso Yort and 4D44 went through the sewers and up into Caster Angel's office to plant explosives and bring the building down. Meanwhile, Faben Martell and Thalbor Sheems acted as the distraction by having a pleasant lunch with Caster Angel, under the guise of Faben trying to get back into the Imperial fold. During this, they had a long, uncomfortable discussion with Caster as they were unsure of his potential knowledge of who Faben was, and the fact that there was one dinner guest missing, whom Zuso and 40 encountered in Caster's office. This individual being Hawk Scuff, whom Faben Martell had previously mutilated because of their past with one another.
Yay.
Emotional.
Zuso and 40 managed to capture Hawk, but not before Hawk was able to upload the data from HSD1 all the way up to Salvage, whom he has been working for. Meanwhile, Faben Martell murdered Caster Angel with the help of Thalbor Sheems. Before,
I mean, it was pretty cold-blooded too. He didn't even make a face. Just plunged the lightsaber. He just plunged it into the dude's chest and then just turned it off.
It was super metal.
And walked away.
Don't forget the "Long live the Empire" as he faded away.
You can't forget the cool one
You
line.
whispered it to him. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. There's some shade on the way out.
Whispered, nibbled his ear a bit. It was great.
Yeah.
You then returned up to Caster's office And Fabian had an intense discussion with Hawkscuff, whom he discovered did not even remember Fabian. After stunning Hawk and taking him prisoner, the crew of the Bastard and their new prisoner made their way through the garage as Salvage's Star Destroyer arrived, going for the city of Elya. And that is where we have left off. As Zuso, you take this speeder and whoosh it out of the garage. The next question is, are y'all blowing that building?
I mean,
we're gonna have to.
I think so. Yeah,
we create a distraction to get us the hell out of there.
that's what I'm thinking. Like at this point,
We worked so hard.
like both in and out of character, I think I would do this. Like I think that it just like with a Star Destroyer right there, we got to draw its attention somehow.
I didn't make
Yeah.
hundreds of spider bombs just so they could sit around in some building.
That's a
And
really good
they
point.
are adorable. I
You worked
still
very hard on
Can I
those.
keep one? Just one. I just
I
want
don't,
one.
I don't think we.
How about he builds you one when this is all over?
Yeah,
I
A
want to call
non-bomb
him.
one.
I want to call him Spindly.
Okay, all
While
right.
we argue over spider bombs, I get Donric Callum on the horn.
Okay. As they are discussing this, you pull out your comm link and you connect with good God, I just forgot his name. Donric Callan. I was like running through every character but Donric in my brain. And you hear a lot of blaster fire on the other end. What the hell is going on?
We have all 3 droids. We're going back to Sage's base. We have all 3. You need to send some type of distress signal to the New Republic now.
I am trying to get back to my woodworking shop, but they've got me pinned down right now.
Yeah, could it have something to do with what's above you in the sky? It's a very stressful situation for everybody.
Yeah, gee, I'm thinking that given that a couple shuttles touched down and a bunch of droids are attacking us now.
Great.
Oh,
Where are you at?
I'm in Elya. I'm with Sage and his men. We're trying to usher most of the civilians to safety, but a bunch of them are being taken prisoner in the town center.
Well, I have some
Okay.
advice. Don't send them near the skyscraper. It's not going to be skyscraping very much longer.
At that exact moment, Zuso, you've got the detonator in your hand. Do you bring that sucker down?
guys.
I
All in
co-sign
favor?
this.
Do it.
It would be a shame to waste it.
So Zuso, as you're driving with one hand and with the other, you just hold up the detonator and very casually.
That fortunate son starts playing.
40 turns up the radio.
Well, I was just as we drive away, 4D does turn around and cups his droid hands over his vocabulary and says, "Sorry."
As you see, boom, 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 and this giant skyscraper starts collapsing downward in a large cloud of smoke spreading out throughout the city as y'all whoosh your way.
Caster Angel, body
Toward
not
Elya.
recovered.
Nope.
At this point, Hawk's scuff is beginning to stir a little bit, starting to regain some consciousness.
He's moving.
Somebody have a blaster on him for when he wakes up.
Buckhorn has both blasters just directly on this man's, like on each pec. Like, I got, okay, all right, this'll
And
do for now.
D6 crawls off my head and just like has a little shocking thing like right to his face.
I love how the whole crew, like, now that
4D
they know
has-
what Hawk did to Fabian, they're like, it's on site with this fucking guy.
Yeah.
No,
4D
I don't wanna see
4D
him.
also has both barrels leveled right at this guy.
So
Okay.
as he's starting to like regain consciousness and he sees 4 blasters and a like stun rod in his face, he's like, God.
We're gonna go. Okay.
Or sorry, he's like, yeah.
That was
accurate.
funny. Okay. Game planning. I say we hightail it to Donric's woodworking shop. Touch base with the New Republic to call in reinforcements. At which point we transfer from the speeder to the Bastard. Fly that back to. Are they pinned down in Beltram or Vuma?
Well, Vuma's the planet. They're in
Elya, rather.
Elya. Yeah, they're all in Elya.
They're in Elya, and how close is our ship to the shop?
Your ship is probably about like a half-hour walk away, so by speeder you can probably get there in a couple minutes.
Okay. Well, can we get a confirmation from Donric that he is calling them? Like,
well, Donric's in a separate location. He's not at his woodworking shop right now. That's what Fabe was discussing.
But he can't make the call remote?
Probably not.
Okay. All right.
Probably can't reach those secure channels via normal comlink.
All right. So, do we still have Donric on the line?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we're heading back to your shop. You do what you were trained to do, I hope, and then we're going to use your comms to call your team.
All right. All right. When you, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
I don't like the sound of that. Would you please be less vague?
We are not joking.
No.
What?
Salvage is here. He's on the planet.
Like boots on the ground here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the trip to this pirate ship just got canceled. Okay. All right.
No, I'm turning around.
Does he look like you could run him over with a speeder?
Looks like he's about to get a fucking blaster shot right through his metal skull.
Oh, well.
And the transmission cuts out from there.
Oh, no.
Well,
we got to go get him.
Well, while we're on the way, I'd like to ask this loser if he knows anything about Salvage's abilities, weaknesses. What species is this man? What do we know that is workable? And remember, there are people in this speeder that are dying to kill you.
All right, well, clearly you don't know what you're up against. Salvage is a droid.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Do we know that?
I didn't know that.
I thought it was a cyborg.
No, I didn't.
Do you want to talk to him? I got my comlink on me.
This is right up my alley.
All right, we gonna fake it, or are we gonna try to? What's the game plan here? We have a direct line to this guy.
Do we want to bluff?
I think we should talk to him.
Do we want to bluff Salvage?
And tell him that the New Republic is coming now?
Yeah, before we actually call them.
Sure, that sounds good. Bluffing is a dependable strategy.
Yeah,
Can
lying
I reach
to
for the
droid always
comlink
works.
on my belt?
No, you don't get to reach for the comlink on your belt.
I
Zuzo,
reach
can you
out
have
with
your
the Force
droid go
and
get
rip
it?
it out of his belt with the Force.
No,
You
that'll do.
actually grab the entire belt.
That'll do. We got it.
I take the comlink out and I give him the belt back, knowing that he can't feasibly put it back on with one arm.
Great. Yeah, thanks. Really does me a lot of good right now. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Looking good, Stumpy.
Let's dial it up. Salvage. And we let him know the New Republic is coming. Should we tell him maybe that the droids were destroyed in the explosion? Would he buy that?
He might get more violent.
Okay.
We can tell him the droids are off-world.
Yeah, we can tell him we don't have them. We hid them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, we could say they're off-world.
Stashed them.
They're not here on Vuma. The New Republic is on its way. And they're being led by a Jedi Knight.
Ooh. It's
Cool.
Juicy. It's juicy enough and it might work.
I like it. It's sexy. Let's do it.
I hit the button. Salvage!
Well, this certainly doesn't sound like Hulk scuff.
You'd be right. This is Fabian Martel, Jedi Knight. I'm on my way with a contingent of New Republic forces. The droids you seek are no longer on Vuma. Leave Vuma now, and you leave with your life. Stand down. This is your first, last, and only warning.
He's laughing. Why is he laughing?
I think
So
that is
you're
good.
a Jedi, I want you to fucking try and kill me.
Oh.
My body was literally built to help kill you. I think I can take you.
Not when they've got one of the best droid mechanics in the galaxy.
You
And
will
you say
try.
these droids are off-world. I don't need the droids. I just need their data. And let's just say there's a New Republic officer who's currently in my custody. And I know he's got copies of them at his place of residence.
Dang, Ferric. Okay, I mute myself. We just gotta go straight for salvage.
Well, we tried bluffing, and well, let's just say that wasn't my finest work. But he thinks that they're actually inside of.
Do we want to divide and conquer? Wait, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Okay, idea. Thalbor. This will keep you from dying if the shit really hits the fucking fan. We will go face salvage. You go back to the woodworking shop, and you call the New Republic. You're not exactly a face they'll like to see, but you can explain the situation and maybe get us some reinforcements here.
Sounds good. I trust you. Words I can't believe I just said out loud.
Team Bastard, do we agree?
Misa thinks so.
We need
I'm with you.
Then we need to get close enough. I hop out, and you guys use the speeder to intercept because he's on the way to the same location.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna take the speeder, Michael, close enough so that Thalbor can jog the rest of the way, and then they're going to make a sharp turn and go intercept this guy.
Okay.
Man, this is about to get fucking real. All right.
As you guys continue your speeder ride, Zeusar, you are just booking it as fast as you can go in this speeder, cutting through the forest and the mountains. Fabian, you do hear from the comm link. Salvage resumes the transmission.
So, are you all the ones who received that little droid from Griff?
We're the ones that ask the questions. You're not allowed to interrogate us. That's not how it works.
How about for each of my questions you don't answer, your little New Republic fat friend loses a limb?
Are we talking a leg or something workable?
You were given your chance, Salvage.
I like you, Jedi. I'm gonna enjoy crushing the life out of you.
Why were you programmed to be such a dick?
Programmed to be a dick? Oh, I wasn't programmed like this. Let me tell you, being alive for millennium changes you.
Oh, fuck me running. Oh,
Would you
God.
like to be a little bit more specific, or?
Let's just say there was a little error in my programming. Most droids every few months get their memory wiped to make sure they don't maintain too much sentience. One wrong line of code in my programming prevented that from happening. And it's been that way for 1,400 years. I've seen many things in this galaxy during that time. And I've seen empires rise and fall. And I'm gonna build the biggest damn empire this galaxy's ever seen.
You're not the first madman I've heard say that.
I'm not a man, Jedi. I'm a superior being.
Soon you're going to be scrap metal. And I end the transmission.
So, is there any way that we can rig the speeder to fly into like the building that he's at? I can rig it to blow, just to give us a distraction when we try to enter from like behind the building that he's at. He's in a building, right?
You don't know where specifically Salvage is.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's like a street fight going on that they're trying to get to the woodworking shop.
Okay.
Yeah, he's probably like in a town square or something.
What are we going to be doing with Hawk as well? So we still have him, correct?
Yeah, I'm still here, and I would like to remind you all I can provide you very valuable information if I live through all of this.
Then talk. How do we kill this son of a bitch?
Yeah.
How you kill Salvage?
Did he stutter?
Obviously.
What kind of mechanics is he? What kind of where's he from? What's his who are
What
his
is his model
makers?
number?
He's different IG, not like this one as he points to 40. Different one. Cyborg guy from Clone Wars used to have these guys as his personal guard.
General Grievous?
I think that was his name.
He's
a Magna Guard?
Magna Guard.
Oh, that's at least the body he's in now. He's gone through a couple semblances over the years, from what I understand.
All right.
So he's moved
That is
his
troubling.
sentience from body to body.
Yeah, he's a droid. He's an AI. Just moves consciousness from one to the other.
Well, if he has the body of a Magna Guard, he's got weaknesses that we can expose. Droid poppers.
Yeah, you would think. He's a little bit souped up though.
I can maybe make a super.
How big is he?
Maybe soup up a EM grenade.
I mean, I like weaponry that would work well against a droid probably works well against him because he's a droid.
Have you ever seen him fight, like ever? Or are you just doing science fair postulating?
I've never seen him fight, but I've seen him. And he's big.
Have you ever seen him kill someone else? What is he packing? What does he do?
I mean,
is he fast?
Okay, so he's like a Magna Guard, but not like a little lanky IG droid normally. He's like reinforced with a bunch of metal. Like he's thick. He's a thick droid,
A thick king.
He claps his metal cheeks like you wouldn't believe.
He's a big chungus of a droid.
But he's
His
Oh
chassis
Lord,
is freakishly
Lord, he
large.
coming.
But he's got one of those staff thingies. I
Okay.
don't know. I've never seen him fight, but I assume he's probably good at it.
Well, one can assume. Okay. Okay, so any type of like ion weaponry we can get our hands on, a droid popper. Salvor has my blaster. That's fine. I can get up close and personal with him. Okay.
Does Hawk know of any stash? Hawk, do you know of any stash spots? Do you got any weapons? Well, come on, help us out.
Do I
here.
have any weapons in the city of Elya? No, I've never even been there.
Okay, just wondering.
I had a weapon, and then Fabian cut my hand off, and now here I am.
You deserved it.
Well, yeah, that did sound like it was your fault, to be
Yeah.
quite honest.
I had yielded in the ring, and this crazy bastard.
And
just cut
you
my hand
murdered
off.
Jax Kalen in cold blood and sold me off to the Empire. I think we're even.
Honestly, I think you should take his other hand.
You were a Jedi. Now I get it.
Oh, was that not clear?
I kick him. I just kick him.
Also, he's not a Jedi. He's not a Jedi.
Why did I hunt him? I guess.
Was a Jedi. Was.
And you ruined that.
To be fair, if I hadn't done it, someone else probably would have.
Do you want to get your head cut off?
Nah, I'm all right. I'll just
Do you have anything else useful that you'd like to spit out right now?
right now? No. Later, once I'll wait and see if Salvage kills you all in the city of Elya, and if you all
Baldur shoots him in the
survive-
leg.
Salvor isn't in the speeder with us anymore.
Yes, he is. We
Oh, you're still there?
Have we jumped out yet?
Y'all haven't
Okay,
even
I
made
thought
it
you
to
said you
Elya.
did already. Never mind.
Well,
I'm
should we
sorry.
go to
I'm an
No,
Cal-
idiot.
I'm going to.
Should we go to Callan's place? What's his name?
We're going to like near it so I can run the rest of the way. I'm
Okay.
going there, and then you guys are gonna peel off. Now I shoot this guy in the leg for that comment.
Yeah, and now he has his blaster wounds all over his body from.
He just got kneecapped just for that whole. I'm not going to give you the rest of the info.
I get down up close and personal, like faceplate of my helmet practically to his nose. How much good do you think you're going to be to Salvage in this shape?
To Salvage, I lost being good to him as soon as I uploaded that droid's data.
You're
D6,
right.
shock him. Shock him, D6.
Ow! Unnecessary.
But funny.
You're a dead man without us. Your best shot at making it off this planet alive is in our custody. You're going to tell us everything you know, or you either get handed back off to Salvage, or I get to handle you in a far more personal way than just cutting your criffing hand off.
Make
What
an intimidation check.
do you know?
Or a coercion check, rather.
All right, what am I rolling here? Let me
Also,
open my
Hawk.
characters.
If you do not cooperate, we will have 4D say something mean to you.
Do your worst.
Do I have
droid.
to? I mean, yes, we will.
So it's a coercion check with a difficulty of 2. Actually, make it 3 purple.
Hold on. So I got 2 green, a yellow dot, and you said 2 purple.
Yes, but also add 2 blue boost die because 1, you're a man with a lightsaber, and 2, you've used that lightsaber on him.
For evidence, C stump.
Okay, that is 2 success and an advantage. So, Hawk goes. All right, but will you at least promise me, like, you won't just kill me after I give all this to you? Because I mean, I have cooperated. I've given you a lot already about Salvage. You know more than you did before you talked to me.
You have my word as a knight of the Republic.
See, that doesn't really help because you just told me you weren't a Jedi no more. So I'm gonna need and he looks to Thalbert. You look like a fancy man. Will you promise me, fancy man, that no harm will come to me?
I promise you that I will do everything in my power to ensure that if the circumstances align in a way that is advantageous for all parties, that harm will be avoided to the best of my ability at that time, Your Honor.
All right, fine.
He's really good at this.
So Salvage's ship up there, the junkyard Leviathan. That's pretty much the only other thing I can really tell you much about because, you know, I've only ever met Salvage in person once. I mean, that ship is heavily modified.
Does he roll with any guards?
He's got a lot of droids. I know that. There's only one
what
living
kind of droids
person
is he? Is a lot of separatist droids?
Yeah, lots of old separatist models. A few HK droids. I know there's what is it? A bunch of like private security droids. A couple of new Republic Guard models that he's managed to get a hold of. I know he makes regular trips to Raxus Prime to get discarded parts and droids.
Who's the organic on board?
It's Orox Ryza, the guy he broke out of prison.
I'm sorry, what?
Salvage, you know, his captain, Orox Ryza.
What do we know about
Chris'
him?
father.
Yeah. He was a pirate like a bunch of years ago. Broke out of UVO 4 by Salvage a couple days after Endor.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Who works for who?
Like I said, I mostly just dealt with Salvage. From what I understand, Salvage is the first mate, but he seemed to be given all the orders. So
Interesting.
Sounds to me like maybe this guy thought he could have a droid lackey and he lost control.
We kill Salvage. Then, hopefully by then, we have enough reinforcement that we can sack the junkyard Leviathan.
How close are we to drop off point?
Unless there's anything else we want to discuss, we can go ahead and move on to that point.
Do we think that he's told us everything he knows?
No, I remember. How are we gonna get ammo and stuff? We need stuff.
I'm gonna tell the New Republic to include a supply drop. It's the only thing we can do, I guess.
I mean, Zuzo, you got a blaster. 4D, you got hella blickies.
Hella.
This is true.
You got hella burners. Nothing but blowers. I think we're reasonably armed. I'm sure we could pick up like some more heavy duty blasters off the ground if we need.
I wanted some grenades. Yeah, but it's okay, guys.
Do we think we got every last bit of information out of the prisoner? No offense.
I've told you the gist of pretty much everything I know, and I've been exceedingly cooperative. I think I should, receive medical attention for the unnecessary blaster wounds I suffered.
Do you think you should?
I mean,
do you think you deserve mercy?
I mean, you're
D6,
judging
shock
me.
him.
I think you're judging me pretty harshly for some things I did 20 years ago when really we could do probably the same for you. I'm just saying, We've all done some things.
All that red in my ledger, Hawk.
Oh, red in the ledger. I love this.
You had to do what they told you. To the Empire. You served me up to Vader on a silver platter. I don't think you fully appreciate what happens to Jedi who are turned into Inquisitors, and that is all without mentioning what you did to Jax Kalen.
Well,
the streets should run with your blood, just like Salvage. I know he doesn't bleed, but my point remains.
Well, let's not be too drastic. I mean, like I said, that was a long time ago.
I refuse to let you and your selfishness corrupt me any longer. You will live, but you're going to spend the rest of your life in a New Republic cell, and for that, you should be grateful.
Can it be a possibility that like Jared's anger right now is like affecting like me and Falbor, since we're organic beings and we're both just getting like really angry right now, like, and we don't know why?
That's up to you.
Oh, the vibe in the speeder is not great.
Like,
and Hawk just sort of
his anger is like so great, it's leaking out in his force, and it's like almost like battle meditation. Me and Falbor are just like
the vibe did not pass the vibe check today.
Yeah.
And Hawk just sort of just gets real tight and just curls up in the speeder and just sort of turns away, not really having anything to say for himself.
Thalbor gets really, really close to him. You know how Ithorian heads are shaped, so he doesn't have to lean very far. Thalbor's two eyes right in his face after he cowers away and says, I just want you to know, between the two of us, if I was him, I would have killed you.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have made you into a cyborg. Taking away all your freedom with programming.
You got part of the way there as he lifts his stump up.
40 leans into Fabian and goes, we are at top speed. I can throw him out if you want.
No. You're going to hobble along with Falbor.
I don't know if you noticed. I only got one leg right now.
Well, you better keep up.
Wait. Why are we going to put Thalbor's life at risk by having to escort this cripple?
I don't think Hawk is going to be much of a threat.
I will hold him with one arm. I only need one arm to shoot.
Thalbor, don't try to do anything extra to save him if he's getting behind.
Well, I mean, if it lets me live, I guess I'm willing to take the chance with the Ithorian,
His name's Thalbor.
Okay, I'll take the chance with Thalbor.
Thalbor seems Esquire.
Oh, you're a lawyer?
Yeah.
He was representing me against you. Oh, I'm trying so hard to not lose my cool right now.
Well, look, like I said,
I'm
the
trying
whole
so
lawsuit was a
hard
sham.
to not completely be swallowed by the dark side just by being in the same room as you. And you
Decent,
can't
shock
keep
'em.
up for half a second.
All right. We're approaching the thing. We're approaching the woodworking shop.
Yeah, at this point, you can see the city of Elya, the
Yes.
little small town in sight, and there is a lot of smoke coming up from it as you can hear a lot of blaster fire going on.
All right. Well, I guess this is it. I'll take this guy. I'll let the New Republic know that we have him. He could be an extra bargaining chip. We'll get his ass in a cell when this is all over. And you boys, I'll see you on the other side, I guess.
May the force be with you, Thalbor.
Farewell, friend.
That was really cool.
See
That
ya.
was really cool, Fabian.
Thank you.
All right.
You guys, I'll see you when I see you. And 4D, you don't have to apologize to this guy.
You got it.
So I start jogging. Oh, Flubber absolutely makes Hawk walk first. You in front of me.
Can
In front of me to double blasters out. Make it fast.
Okay, all right. I'm going as he tries to like stand out of the speeder, but almost immediately face plants and sort of tries to get up on one leg, and he starts kind of hobbling through the streets, quickly ducking into an alley as blaster fire starts like ringing out, and he's like, I think we should stick to these alleys. You coming with, lawyer man?
Oh yeah.
All
I'm right behind you.
So as they're going there, the other three of you, Zuso, 40, and Fabian, where are y'all going?
I think we're gonna go fight Salvage.
Yeah. I think we should try to figure out where
Salvage is about
he's
to get
making his
jumped.
headway from and try to jump him from, the top of a building or something.
Okay, so y'all are going to go try and look for Salvage. Are you just going to start like driving through the streets until you see him? Or are you going to try and regroup with Sage and them? What's the exact plan?
How can
I
we get
think
Sage? Does anybody have his comm link?
we
You
can
do have his
definitely
comm
reach out to
information.
him. I was gonna say we'll get a hold of Sage, because Sage and Donrick were together holding out. So just trying to strategize here. Y'all do what you want to do. This is just what I'm thinking off the top of my head. 4D, since you're so range weapons based, you might want to try to get a vantage point on top of one of these buildings to just take pot shots.
Oh yeah, snipe him up.
Sure.
You light them up from above, and Zuzo, I will
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
So I have some extra spider bombs left. I was thinking I could sneak
did
them
keep some.
into the road.
Yeah, there's two bombs left.
Reprogram. Yes, I have 2 bombs left, so
Mm-hmm.
we can use it to attach them to some fuel or something, and to make a bigger explosion to create a diversion, and then. Once we have a lot of either smoke and dust and stuff kicked up, Fabian, you come in and start just zapping people as the confusion's happening with your lightsaber and force lightning if you have it, and I'll start pot shotting from a window or something. Because
We're gonna punch that up a little bit. When we get eyes on Salvage, you put some of those bombs on this speeder, and you gun this thing into him and get out and blow his ass up, and then I will tune him up the rest of the way.
can I reprogram the bombs to be able to rig the speeder to drive automatically?
It'll be tough, but you can certainly try if you
You
want to
might have
pull
an
over.
easier. You
and
might have an
try and-
easier time doing like an athletics check to just jump out of the speeder while you gun it.
And he's also got that massive Gungan leaping too. Anyway.
Or
That's
can
true.
I just program the speeder to just take off. I'm a mechanic and a splicer and stuff.
So are you trying to program the speeder to be able to like autopilot?
Yeah, autopilot with the bombs on it.
Go ahead and make a mechanics check for me. I'm gonna say it's a difficulty of 3 purple and 1 red, because this speeder really was not designed with an autopilot in mind, but it's still feasible you could be able to do it.
I've got 3 rank in my mechanics, and it's one of my specialties, so that would be
so that's 1 green, 3 yellow, 3 purple, 1 red.
Okay. 3 yellow, 3 purple, 1 red. Okay. Come on, baby. It's, you know what? I had so much luck last week that I don't know what that is.
That is 2 success and 2 threat. So
that's not that bad.
You do manage to program some sort of autopilot. You're not entirely sure how accurate the navigational systems on it are going to be, though, given that it really wasn't designed for this until you, like, test it out.
Shit. What do you think, guys? Maybe
it's
I should
be your best
drive it and
bet.
jump out.
I mean, it's up to you, man. I trust your instincts.
Well, I'll guide it in the right direction, but the programming will keep the accelerator down. So when I jump out, it'll go full speed into where I have it pointed just to go straight. How's that?
Perfect. Blow them up, and then that should soften them up.
That way I
Dunkin'
can jump a
Donuts.
little earlier.
Yeah.
Than, and it'll still have plenty of momentum. And then ba-boom. All right.
Okay. Booma.
I think that's
So-
what Misa should do.
So where are y'all driving to again? Like, are you just looking around town for salvage, or are you looking to...
Kind of. Okay, let's ring Sage while you get ready to rig this thing, and we're headed that way.
Mhm.
Sage, this is Fabian.
Fabian, we're pinned down on the right side of town.
Are you where Salvage is at?
No, salvage is in the town square. We're trying to get to him because he's got a bunch of civilians hostage right now.
All right. Do you think you can hold out long enough for us to go after Salvage directly?
We can hold our own all right, but we really can't get to assist you in any way.
Lisa
That's
got
all
a
right.
speeder ready to blow with 2 bombs on it.
We'll make sure you don't harm any civilians with that thing.
It's a good point.
We won't.
And the other thing is that your New Republic buddy, Donrick, he went after salvage alone. He hasn't come back.
We know. We're moving to assist Donrick right now. Hopefully, whatever forces Salvage has pinned on you guys, he'll probably call to ask for assistance when he sees what we're packing, and might take the pressure off of you guys a little bit. Here's hoping. We're going to get to you as soon as we can. Hold the line. Stay safe out there.
All right, we'll do. Meanwhile, Thalmor, you and Hawk Scuff are sneaking your way through town. You've got your blasters trained on Hawk.
Yep.
And eventually you come to the street with the woodworking shop on it. And Hawk's like, that it? That the place?
Yep. That's it. Now I want you to approach the door all nice and slow like.
And he
Oh, slow line.
peeks inside the door, looks back to you. It's all clear.
All right. Now we're going to enter. I want
Okay.
one
okay.
arm and one stump in the air the entire time.
All right, fine. Very well. And you go in and you see this woodworking shop has been turned over. It's even messier than it was before, and the hollow table is turned over on its side.
Okay. It was cleaner before, but this guy he's a loser, so this doesn't really surprise me. This is fine.
Do you want some help pulling this hollow table back up?
No, I don't want your help. Go sit over there.
All right. I'm going.
In the corner, facing the corner, like you're in trouble.
Okay, fine. As he puts his arm like on the corner of one wall and his stump just in the air.
Good. You stay there. Why don't you just like name all the planets you know in alphabetical order while I do adult things? Okay.
What are you even going to this hollow table for? What's so important in this woodworking shop?
Don't worry about it. You don't get to know. You're not on the team.
I'm just saying, you seem to have some, history with Salvage. You apparently got off the nest with the droid. I figured,
Why are you talking to me? We are not a team.
I'm just saying, maybe Salvage has some interest in you. I don't know.
Thalbor shoots the wall next to his head.
I'm so proud of you.
You are not on the crew, okay? Do you understand me? For the first time in my life, I think I might actually have more friends than just my buddy P-Proke at home, okay? And look, I'm not trying to die today, and I'm certainly not going to die because of you slowing me down. Stop asking questions. We're trying to do things. We're trying to save the world and possibly the galaxy, okay? This is very stressful for me. Shut the hell up.
So you don't have many friends, but, maybe you're interested in making some? Because I know I am.
I don't want to be your friend, okay?
Boy, he's really trying to...
Oh, I wasn't talking about you.
What does that mean?
And you see a shadow moving by the nearby window, and you see the door gets kicked down as a commando droid comes in with its blaster pointed at you. Another door opens with a B2 with its wrist launcher pointed right at you, and Hawk reaches into his pocket and pulls out a comlink. 2 comlinks, bitch.
Oh, man. You stole that from that one Hollow Table movie. I love that one. Oh, that's not fair. I would love to talk to you about it, but you're really stressing me out right now. Hey!
And I think you just bought me my life. I'm going to trade you to Salvage.
Well, that's interesting. That's really interesting. That's really interesting because I actually had an idea of my own. And Thalbor does the Ithorian scream. Full Ithorian scream in a small room. Full on.
I love this. I've been waiting for this moment to happen.
So remind me what kind of role this is.
So the
it's
Ithorian
allowed. It's a
scream,
species.
It's ranged. It's a short range. It's based on resilience. And it is... Do you want me to give you the details?
I'm about to pull it up and read it.
Okay, cool. Because it's got like 5 things.
Yeah. I'm better reading it than I am hearing it verbally. If it'll pull up.
More with the movie moment right now.
I know. It's awesome.
Okay, let's see. Ithorian. There we go.
The Django Unchained reference was not lost on me. Beautiful.
Or it might be a reference to Arkham City. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. First of all, you'll take 3 strain.
Yes.
And you can go ahead and roll a resilience check for me with just a difficulty of 2 purple dice.
Okay, resilience.
Don't forget you can burn a destiny point if you have to.
Yeah, because you do have 2 of them currently.
That's true. Yeah, I'm totally blowing a destiny point.
Okay,
That's a great
so
idea.
that'll upgrade one of your green dice into a yellow one.
Okay, so resilience based on bronze, so that's 2, but it's got a rank, so it's 2 yellow then, because ranked yellow, destiny yellow.
Yep.
So 2 yellow, 2 purple.
Yep.
2 yellow, 2 purple. Roll.
That is 1 success and 2 advantage. So as you let out your Ithorian roar and it starts to like short circuit some of the droids a bit, you do see a couple sparks fly out, and Hawk grabs his ears and just yells "Fuck!" But you can't hear it over the sound of your own scream, so you just see him mouth.
And he's only covering one ear.
Yeah,
he's only covering one ear. He can't actually do both.
On the other.
He's got a stump just
really working.
Yeah.
And so what else do? Do you try and like run for the door or just let out that little scream? Because the 2 droids are still up.
So, but what is the status of everybody? Do I still have 3 people to fight?
I mean, you could try and book it out the door if you want. There's 2 exits and both of them has a droid by them.
And it's a commando and a super battle droid.
Yeah, it's commando
and a
droid,
B2.
a B2, and Hawk.
But Hawk's just in the corner.
But are any of
The
these
Hawk.
people damaged enough to get by successfully? Like if it does, like, because it does blast, it does concussive, it does stun damage. Like what is?
Yeah, they are.
What's
they
the
are,
status here?
They are damaged, but they aren't like dead. You know,
They're not falling over, but
yeah,
staggered
you could potentially.
and,
yeah,
okay.
I would give you a boost die if you tried to run past them.
Yeah, I'm running out the door I came.
Okay,
Straight
so
back out this way.
That one does have the commando droid in front of it, but you certainly can try. So go ahead and make an athletics check for me, Thawbor.
All right,
and go ahead and
2 green and a blue then.
Yes, and it will be a difficulty of. You know what? I'm going to spend one of my destiny points. I'm going to make it 2 red die. It was going to be 1 purple, 1 red, but you know what? I'm feeling mean. Let's go.
You little rat fuck.
All right, I rolled.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting I have to check this thing. Okay, that is 3 advantage and a despair.
I was saying it's all triumphs. It's 5 triumphs. Not only does Salvage make it through, inexplicably, he can use the Force now.
Thalbor's childhood memory surface.
This commando droid like pulls out its little like machete thing and it takes a swing, but you do like a perfect somersault under it, and you run out the door.
Clumsiest somersault of all time.
And as you're like scrambling to your feet, you run headfirst into a droid that stands a little over 2 meters tall. It looks like a Magna Guard, but it's
come the fuck on.
Clearly you rolled a fucking despair, dude. And so
like
you've got this giant Magna Guard with bulky, like reinforced chest plating, who leans down and picks you up by the collar, points his electro staff right at your throat.
I think we should talk.
You know, it's so funny because I was just coming to find you so we could talk because there's somebody on your team that was giving up all your secrets like 15 minutes ago. Crazy.
Talking about Hawk's scuff.
And Hawk comes over and walks over to Salvage. Yeah, I did bring him to you, though. You did suggest that you had an interest in these. And Salvage, without even looking, slams his electro staff across Hawk's face, knocking him to the ground, and then stabbing him and begins electrocuting him until Hawk's scuff ceases to move.
No.
Let the record show that I think he deserved that. I think you were fully within your rights. Did you know that I think that droids should have rights? This is a position that I've held since law school. And I would love to discuss it more with you.
Most droids, I don't care about their rights. I just care about mine.
Oh, that's how very GOP.
How about you come with me?
Okay.
He starts pushing you forward toward the town square.
All right. Now, while he's upon the first push, he whispers and he says, Kimmy, I want you to be ready to do something stupid. You'll know when.
And so, meanwhile, Fabian and Zuso and 40, y'all are headed toward the town square.
Yeah.
All right. As you you pull up like a block away, so that way you can get 40 to a roof like you planned, and sort of get your bearings. You dodge a couple of droid patrols that are going around. You do see about you all come to this like roof of this 1-story building as 40, is getting set in sniper position. You see probably about a dozen civilians gathered in the town square with a handful of B2s and B1s, just, making sure none of them do anything. And you do see there is this like little stage that has been sort of erected and cleared out. And on it is Donric Callan, one side of his face just completely bloodied, bound in binders. And then you see a large Magna Guard pushing your friend Thalbor Sheems forward, puts him down right next to Donric as the commando droid claps binders onto his hand in front
Hey
of him.
guys, it was not our best work, I have to say. But
Quiet.
update, Hawk's dead.
I said, quiet. I'm gonna be the one doing the talking.
Well, Salvage, I just want to thank you for doing Fabian a favor.
So you're calling out to him from the roof?
I don't think we want to do that just yet.
Oh, I thought we were like, never mind. He was talking.
No, you're good. It's hard with a split
us.
party to keep track.
Yeah,
My bad.
I'm yelling out, knowing that you guys are
Okay.
hidden somewhere.
Okay.
That's funny.
So,
And he gets down next to Donric Callan, actually.
but you could avenge your little friend.
When Orox finds out, he's going to kill you, Salvage. You can't hide that from him forever.
Oh, you think Orox is in charge? Oh, you're behind on your times. For New Republic intelligence, you're not very intelligent. Orox isn't the captain anymore. I am.
And he stands up, looks over to Thalbor.
So, what did Griff tell you about those droids? He tell you why they were important?
Not in any certain terms. He just said that they were well made.
Well, let me tell you, when I get my hands on these droids and the fleet of ships at those factory, you'll find out pretty quick.
I wonder if they have hyperspace coordinates.
Have you considered maybe not?
What? You think I would just throw these droids away? Throw away what I've spent the past few years working for?
I mean, there's always the possibility that, we could come up with some sort of arrangement between you and the New Republic and maybe get you your own moon
I'm
or
gonna
something.
burn the New Republic to the ground.
Oh,
I'm gonna burn this galaxy to the ground.
okay. All right. Not
And
interested
I'm
in
gonna
participating.
rule over it all.
How
It's
much
interesting.
space is on this stage?
It's probably a solid 7 meters across. But right in this cluster is Donric, Thalbor, and Salvage.
Okay, so it's Salvage, Donric, Thalbor on a stage.
Yeah, and just in front of the stage is all the hostages and the B2s.
And now we've got this rigged speeder to blow, but we can't do it because we've got our friend in there. So we
Hostages
need
as well.
to separate. The
I think your
hostages
original
from
plan of using
Salvage.
this. Okay. What are you thinking? Zuzo?
I'm thinking we need to get Thalbor and Donric away from Salvage somehow. Create a diversion, and then I can try to run the speeder into him, or at least I don't know. We got to create some kind of distraction to get those guys away.
I agree. 4D. How? Okay. What's the?
At this point, you actually see a couple of ships flying overhead. There's a couple of vulture droids that are escorting what look like transports, and a shuttle. And the shuttle
we gotta
lands
load those.
right
All
by
right.
the stage.
Plan change, and we're gonna use the speeder to blow the transport ships. We got to take care of these
Yeah.
reinforcements.
You actually don't see reinforcements coming out of them. You see the droids regrouping and getting into them. Save for the ones that are around the hostages.
Okay. Well, that made our job a little bit easier. 4D. I'm gonna need you to start shooting at these droids that are guarding the hostages.
Gladly.
Zuzo, be ready to use that speeder once these hostages are cleared. And the moment there is an opening to hit salvage with this thing, take it. I can force jump and shit to get out of the way. Hit him the moment you get a chance.
So I'm like a droid. Like I've got some specialties. Is there any way that I could reprogram a droid to work for us? Like a
that would be
behind a droid.
A roll for D6. D6 can certainly try and reprogram a droid, but he would have to get up close and personal and risk being seen by the other droids.
Okay. All right.
If you want to try that.
Well, I mean, we need to try something to get a little more firepower on our side. I want to create a distraction with a droid to be able to get Salvage's attention off of the hostages and on us. So
I
Faven.
I can bum rush the stage. That'll certainly get some attention. Give you a chance to sneak up behind. Give 4D a chance to pop off the droids guarding the hostages. It's gonna be dicey. Like there's no safe strategy at this point.
And as you all are discussing this, one of the shuttles, this one actually a Lambda class, like Imperial shuttle, touches down by the stage. And from it, there's a commando droid that comes up and grabs Donric and brings him onto the shuttle. And Salvage says,
"How about you come with me, Athorian? I love to have a witness to my eyes."
He grabs you by the collar and pulls you close.
"I'm afraid I must insist."
Okay. All right. That's okay.
Do we want to make a play? Do we want to make a play?
And
we gotta, because we gotta blow that
into the shuttle with Thobor. What are y'all doing?
Oh fuck! Okay, we're just gonna go for it. 4D open fire. I bum rush the stage, lightsaber drawn.
I want to divert my bomb droids to the engines of the landed class shuttle.
Okay, y'all are like a solid probably 100 meters away from the shuttle, and with their little legs, they might not make it in.
Where am I in the shuttle right now?
You are being brought into the shuttle and forced into a seat.
Okay. I'm still cuffed, right?
Yeah.
How far am I physically from the cockpit and controls?
Probably only a few meters away. You could feasibly get Kimmy to do something if that's what you're thinking.
That was a more elegant solution than what I was thinking. That was feasibly more elegant. Yes, Kimmy, let's shut this bird down.
Okay. I'm gonna make a roll for Salvage to see if he notices. Okay, that is one success and one threat. So Kimmy does manage to go over to the controls and starts doing something. You don't know how far Kimmy gets before Salvage grabs a hold of Kimmy, gets up in your face.
"Now what were you planning to do with this?"
Oh, it is so on site.
Kimmy, no.
Is Thobor out of moves?
I mean, there's very little you probably feasibly could do right now, unless you want to try and scream again.
No, Thobor screams again, 100%.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and make
that's another 3 strain.
Yeah, do your 3 strain and your resilience check.
He crushes her, and Thobor just goes, "Kimmy!" And the Kimmy transforms into a inside of the shuttle. So my thought, that was originally what I was going to do, was
okay,
make an awkward run for the controls and just scream at the controls until they
So
So
yeah,
so
go ahead and
Local
make a
man
resilience
screams at
check
computer.
with a difficulty of 2 purple.
Okay, so resilience. I'm at resilience is brawn, yeah. So I got a green, a yellow, and 2 purple. Okay. Green, yellow, 2 purple. Roll.
Everything cancels. Okay,
Oh
so
Christ.
the ones, everything in your range does still take the damage though. So a couple of them start like fizzing out a little bit. Salvage looks to be relatively unaffected. I mean, he still like physically almost winces a bit. So you get the sense you did do something, but then he raises his electro staff and is going to try and attack you.
Nice. Did I affect this shuttle at all by doing this inside of the shuttle?
The shuttle? No. You just affected the pilots a little bit. You hurt them a bit.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, so that is...
God damn it.
2 success, an advantage, and a triumph.
A triumph.
Which means Salvage actually hits you twice with his electro staff.
Oh,
All right.
So that is...
I know what I'm going to do.
16 damage that you take, which I think knocks you out.
It absolutely does knock me out. Yeah. Do I get anything because I'm wearing an armored suit, or at least a layer of armored suit?
It takes, I think, 1 off of each of those hits, so you technically would take 14.
Okay. So where I put that in wounds?
Yeah.
Am I dead?
And if you're at your threshold, you're not dead. You are unconscious, and you do take a critical injury.
Okay, where do I make note of that?
Anywhere where you can take notes, or there might be a critical injury table somewhere on the 2nd or 3rd sheets of your character sheet.
Oh, no.
I have.
So I
3
put 14 in wounds.
Yeah.
I'm over my threshold, so I'm knocked out. I'll just put a note. I'll put a note next to my name and put critically injured.
Yeah,
1.
let me see what your critical injury is. Okay, it really is minor. You're going to add a setback black die to your next skill check. Whoop-de-doo.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
really not that bad. I only rolled
1
a 25
black
out
die.
of 100.
Next check. Okay, 1 black die on next check. I made a note for myself, but I'm unconscious anyway, so
Correct.
cool.
So
Best of luck, gentlemen.
I know what I'm going to do now. But go ahead, Michael.
So as that's happening, what are y'all doing? Are y'all, as the ship's engines are starting up, what are you...
Yeah, I'm going to take the car, the speeder, and I'm going to fly it into the back part of the landing gear and set it to detonate to blow up the landing gear and to put a hole by the engines.
Okay, that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
I ride with him.
It's not powerful enough to blow up the whole ship, so everyone should be safe inside, but at least take the engines out and blow the landing gear and give us a chance to not have them leave.
And what's 40 doing?
And I want to...
I guess I'm going to...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I guess I'm gonna continue to try to free the the hostages are still there with the droids, right? They haven't left. Okay, I'm gonna free the hostages.
Okay, so you're gonna start taking out droids?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make I'm assuming you're using your sniper rifle for this.
Yes.
So go ahead and make a ranged heavy check with a difficulty of 2 purple, but you get to add 1 blue boost die because I'm assuming you're aiming for each of these shots.
Okay, so hold on. So 2 purple. Let's see, and then is it 1 green, 3 yellow? And then was there anything else I need to add?
The blue boost die.
Oh, okay. All right. 1 blue boost die. All right. Let's save some people.
Okay, that is 1 success and 2 advantage. So with that, you can use the auto fire on your rifle if you want to hit 2 targets instead of 1.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so 40, very quickly, you pop, take out 2 of these B2s, which leaves 2 of them remaining, but they start like firing toward you. You just kind of duck behind cover. Meanwhile, Zuso and Fabian are starting the engine of this speeder that's currently around the block that they're driving as quick as they can toward the shuttle before it can take off.
Can I rig it to fly faster?
I mean, you're pedal to the metal. You're going as fast as you can. Let me make a roll.
I just want to use my mechanics any chance I get.
Oh, I know, dude. When you play a specialized character, I get it. So I'm gonna cut this cut. Okay. That is 3 success and an advantage. So Zuso, as you round the corner and the shuttle is in sight, it is currently several meters off the ground and starts making its way up into the sky. And by the time you reach where it would have been, that shuttle is starting to head toward the junkyard Leviathan. And several of the troop transports are as well.
Shit, Fabian.
Okay. Shit. Shit. Fuck.
There's still 2 of the B2s left, though.
Okay, let's bum rush these B2s, free the hostages. We're going to regroup with Sage's men, and we're going to get a transmission out to the New Republic by hell or high water. Let's take out these fucking battle droids.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll a vigilance check for 40, Fabian, and Zuso.
Okay.
With no difficulty, this will just be to determine initiative.
That's vigilance, you said?
Yes.
So 3 green boys.
Oh, mine's only 2. And how many? And what else?
Just whatever your vigilance is, because it's just to determine initiative.
Okay, I rolled 3 successes.
Oh.
I rolled a lot.
Okay, hold on 1 sec.
Yeah, you had a success and a bunch of Jedi symbols.
Okay. Fabian, what did you get?
It looks like a success and a bunch of the Jedi symbols.
Oh, sorry. I forget I have to look at this shit. Yeah, you got a success and 4 advantage.
I don't have much.
And their advantages.
I just have 1 willpower. I don't know if is that a green?
Yeah, so just 1 green die.
Okay.
Okay, that is 1 advantage.
I got 3 successes.
We're gonna save you, Thalmor.
So
I'm gonna end up sleeping on the couch if I don't.
It's true. I gotta say, this session did not go the way I planned, but I think I managed to make it more interesting when y'all split the party. Alrighty. So first up is one of the B2s because they rolled 4 successes. It's going to try and take a shot at 4D.
And it fails.
We'll see.
I have repair kits.
Great.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
That is actually 1 success and 1 threat. So 4D, you are actually going to take, let's see, 8 minus whatever your soak is. You're going to add that to your wounds.
8 minus soak, so it would be 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll take 5 to your wounds as one of these B2s lands a lucky shot right through your shoulder plating as you're on this roof. Next up is Zuso.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna take some shots at the B2 droid. That's it.
You pull up in your speeder and you pull out your blaster. So go ahead and make a ranged light check.
So I've got 3 agility and 1 rank. So that'd be 3 green, 1 yellow.
2 green, 1 yellow.
2 green, 1 yellow. Sorry.
And 2 purple.
And 2 perps. Oh, that's black. 2 perps. Yo.
That is 1 advantage and 1 triumph. Okay.
Yo. Oh, now I can see if you hold the mouse over, it tells you what it is.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Shit. Just discovering that.
Me.
Good to know.
I mean, in our defense, we only started using this a session ago. So.
Yeah. So as Zuso, you pull up and you start firing with your blaster at these super battle droids. Your shots don't actually like pierce through their armor, and you start to like drive away as they're turning toward you. But as that happens, you do notice from a nearby rooftop what looks like an older human man with a vibro sword position himself and jump downward toward that B2 and just clean cut it in half.
Yes. Yes.
As Sage emerges.
Oh, I've never been happy to see that motherfucker.
Left.
Yes.
So next up is Fabian.
Is it awesome to have a triumph?
I hop out of the speeder and just bum rush the other B2 to cleave it in half.
Dope. Make a lightsaber check for me. With a difficulty of 2 purple dice.
Okay, what is that supposed to be? Because this is the part of my character sheet that never saved properly.
Right. Okay, so it'll be
my primary weapon.
Your presence is 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and how many ranks do you have in lightsaber?
I'm pretty sure 3.
Okay, so then it should be 3 yellow dice. And I think one of the things you got on your talent tree, something in your Makashi tree, I think gives you a boost die if you're 1-on-1, I want to say. Let me double check.
I went resist disarm, Makashi technique.
You have duelist training, do you?
Yes.
Okay, so add a blue boost die to it because you're currently only engaged with 1 opponent.
Okay, so 3 yellow, 1 blue. Anything else?
2 purple. Okay, that is 3 success and an advantage. So, yeah, that's enough damage to... You run up to this B2, and as it points its wrist blaster at you, you cleave it off, and then with 1 wide swing, cleave it right down the middle as it splits in twain. As you turn and you see Sage has essentially done the same with the other as he sheaths his blade.
I like you cut, G.
Where's the others?
Taken hostage onto the junkyard Leviathan.
And they have the data from those droids?
Not 100% sure, which is more frightening.
I don't think that's something we can risk, can we?
They have Thalbor, and they know, and Thalbor knows where we have them.
He has the data from HSD 1.
Yes.
Sage, you still have HSD 2 and 3.
No, you brought those with you.
Who the fuck has the droids?
Zuso, I think, would be the one having the droids. So, Zuso, you do have 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. But we left him in the ship.
Okay, so we have all 3 droids.
Sage looks like he's thinking for a sec before he says, "Didn't your New Republic friend, he copied the data for those droids. And Salvage got to his woodworking shop.
Fuck.
Does he have the data for 1, 2?
He wouldn't. Well, Salvage does. Fuck!
Do you have a ship?
Yes.
Okay. Me and my Guardians have a ship as well. Our only chance is to infiltrate that Star Destroyer. We can't take it down with 2 ships from the outside, but maybe we can from the inside.
Okay.
We'll go in first as a distraction. You and your team go in second. And you take that fucking droid and you destroy him and get your friend back.
All right. Oh, God.
Fabian, may the force be with you. He rushes to his men. What are y'all doing now?
We're getting in our land speeder and hauling ass to the ionized bastard.
Okay.
Yep.
And as you all quickly,
Oh, yeah.
within a couple minutes, get to the Bastard, and you start your ascent toward the Junkyard Leviathan and a final confrontation with Salvage. That's where we're going to end this session.